Firekeeper. Thank you so much for the tier 3 resub for 22, bro. Welcome back. Doing well today. Gonna try something new again. Gonna try something new. I'm thinking actually I'm thinking something in particular, but where is it? I think it's, yeah, it's this one. Okay, 24 dex, 32 strength, 15 int. $24, 15. It's tempting. Yo, what's up, Elden Ring? How you doing? What's up, Vulture? How you doing, man? Nice to see you, dude. What's up, Baldwin? How you doing? What's up, Solus? What is that? Oh yeah, I saw it. We're gonna make an inventory like built around this. Just gotta make sure. What are we gonna be using as a main weapon though? We use Starfist plenty. We don't need Starfist for this. Ideally something that has like a decent stun, maybe. Maybe no wipe armor either. Decent stun, no wipe armor, low range. Sight has range though. Sight would be like the logical option. It'd be a little heavy. It's like a lot of the small weapons, they have low stun, that's the thing. Or we could use a longsword two-handed and focus on the R2s. That could be the play. It'd be interesting, honestly. You do that with newbies? Blended straight sword is very good. I would like something that screams like broken, you know? A weapon that's short, short with high stun, no wipe armor. Maybe actually we should go like with a hammer of some sort. Or I could go like sword and board and have the straight sword be swapped after an R2. Could try that. Questions. It's the base weapon that I'm wondering. I could use something either two-handed or one-handed. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have a weapon that has a like probably like a weapon that's doing well cold, like a good cold weapon. Actually, it could be a power stance setup too. Now that I think about it, it could be something power stance. Actually, yo, Oregon, thank you so much, dude. Always good to see you. Thanks, man. Number one Wii U PvPer. Exactly. Thanks, man. What are you trying to pair it with? So what I'm going for is, like today, basically, I'm gonna be doing that as a swap. And now I'm thinking, like, which weapon do I use as a base to start this swap? And, you know, because the stat spread for this is all over the place, like this requires strength, dex, and int, I'm thinking maybe it could be good for a frost type of build, right? Where you have, like, I'm probably going to put, like, 20 intelligence, and then, like, you know, get the strength as high as I need to. But the question is, like, what do I start this with? And I'm thinking, like, if I go for a frost build, this could pair very well with that, because the goal is going to be to frost my opponent before I do the swap, basically. So it's like, if I want to frost my opponent, Raptor Talon actually could be interesting. Frost Raptors, although they're not strength. Maybe something with Storm Stomp. Nah, Storm Stomp, it would get me to... I would always go for the Storm Stomp, then I would combo, then the timing would be completely off after that. What could be good Frost? Could try double Clayman Harpoon. Let's just grab them just to see the damage. I wonder, actually, like, unironically, I wonder if having a colossal weapon as a base would actually be better. Because if I have a colossal weapon to start with, like, usually what will happen is, if people panic roll, they'll panic roll everything, and if people don't panic roll, they'll usually, like, stay close to you to wait for a roll. I wonder if that would work. I'm thinking, like, do I use fucking Gazing Finger, you know, pour little stat into Fate, and have this this weapon as a base? That could be a whack-ass setup, like Gazing Finger, fucking Radon sword swap. Yo, Steady Chow, thank you so much for the Prime resub for 10 months, bro. Thanks a lot, man. You know what? We can experiment. Like, we can afford to experiment. We're gonna try Gazing Finger. And we're probably gonna have, like, another swap. Called, Smith Script Cirque. I need something that has stun, though. Although, maybe if something doesn't have stun, maybe that would actually prime people to attack me. Yeah, I didn't think about that. You know, it could be... I mean, we can try it, like, just need to find it. Right now, I'm just going through the inventory to see what we could potentially use that could have, like, good synergy, but, you know, I'll take whatever, suggestions you guys have, at least those that make sense. This one's a dex weapon that won't do that good. You know, heavy warp tax would be like a you know, an obvious pick, but one, I always play with that thing, and two, because the damage on Warp Tax is actually so important, like people respect it and fear it, so they don't actually stay close to it. Like you need a weapon that invites people to get close to you. I'm gonna compare the damage on those. Still thinking here. Old Banished Knight Greatsword. Problem with hyper armor is that people are gonna respect your hyper armor. So the swap that we want to use it to benefit from the hyper armor. So if we use a base weapon that has hyper armor, like people are gonna respect the potential hyper armor attack that might come out, and we don't want that. You can try like double bended curved sword with frost. You never know. You know what? Maybe greater ping. I don't know. Maybe martial art. Martial art. I mean, problem with martial art is you kind of need like dedicated setup for it to do decent damage. I'm not too sure about that. Hmm. Daggers is too threatening at close range and doesn't have high stun, so Wakizashi is out of the question. Same thing with stuff like Starfist. Wondering if Raptor Talon wouldn't be a good option. You know, like fully charge R2 into swap. Could try it. What else is there? Whip is close. No, Whip is long range, but Whip has a good stun though. You know what? This might be stupid, but maybe actually Orumi could work because of the stun. I'm gonna try a few of these. Okay, what else? I think we grabbed one already though. It's really difficult to find something that suits that purpose. I'm thinking like I never play with Naga Kiba, but I don't think this has a good stun though on the R2. That's the problem. Yeah, it's pretty unrealistic. Also, because it's long, people are gonna get away from it. Well, first of all, let's frost infuse these weapons. We're gonna see the damage difference. I'm gonna start by doing that, you know, one thing at a time. I just want to see the damage, so like the infusion I'm putting on this like is irrelevant. Just want to compare the damage. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is actually how heavy is this one? This one's 15, this one's 19. 19 were heavy. We don't really need all that much weight-wise for this to work. For the offense, I could give myself like a weapon, maybe something like that, to like finish people off. And have it have BHS. Okay, so we got that. Now, question is, oh, I'm still good weight-wise, okay. I really don't need all that much. What can we put for points? So let's say we put that at 20. What can we afford? We can't afford that, honestly. I think we're gonna go with this for now. Oh, actually, I forgot. God damn it. I forgot this one requires 14 fate. This one is 14 fate. I think we're gonna overlevel just a little bit. We don't even need these levels, like... I could have just removed like 2 points from Vigor and get the 150 clean. You know what? Let's just go to 150 clean. Gonna take a second. Although we did have a lot of activity with the 155 for whatever reason.
Ah, is it time? Now.
Okay, we got some points to spare. Let's go with that.
My.
Alright, we need a little more here. Actually, not that I'm doing this, let's just put a random tally there that weighs more. Okay, so 42 is what we needed. Oops, not there. Okay, so this should be good. Yep, it is. All right. Okay, so this is good. Now the inventory. Okay, so first of all, let's check out the damage difference. This is... because these are going to be our stats. So this is 576. This one... 846 is not bad. Even if it's split, it's not bad. This one is 480. Ooh, Backhand Blade's way better. Backhand Blade at 548, that's significant. 548 Backhand Blade. 552 Bandit Curve Sword. You know what? 651. Okay. We're gonna we're gonna try Backhand Blade Swift Slash with that swap. It's going to be like, we're gonna try something a little more nightmarish. Okay, so let's get rid of some of that stuff for now. Let's actually think also, like, what else would I want for swap? I'd want something for like a good running attack. So like a good running attack, I mean, for a good running, we could get like Commander Standard, honestly. Commander Standard to the side, a Great Bow, quick access to a Great Bow. Okay, so we got Great Bow, Commander Standard. Let's say like an Ender, a quick access to an Ender, and then our weapon. So we can have let me think here. 2 weapons here. Or actually, this, one there. And then I need 3 weapons, 3 random weapons. What do I even put? 3 random weapons. Then my side swap, which is going to be the Endure. For the Endure, might as well, let's get a whip. And then our main weapon, which is Backhand Blade, our running attack swap, which is going to be, let's just put Commander Standard. And then 3 weapons, can be anything. You know what? Let's put that here. And this. And let's take a look at the inventory, see if it makes sense. It does. Okay, so this is going to be it, right? Like, gonna have that. We can add like 2 more weapons just for this to be even. The 2 weapons added. Let's grab like that, and Maybe like a dagger that has what's it called? No, that I don't need. I'm gonna have that for a backup. Actually, you know what? Oops. Not this. Let me grab a dagger that I can like notice the difference between the others. Like one like that. Okay, now we fix our infusions. So for this one, let's just have it heavy with what's it called? Assassin's Gambit. Okay, heavy Assassin's Gambit. That's good. This we can keep it cold. This one, keep it cold as well. This one maybe put VHS. Okay, this one, the Unholy. Ew. This. For the Urumi, we said that was the Endure slot. And we're gonna have that one heavy. Actually, do I have any BHS escape though? I don't. Like, it's pretty far. Hmm. You know what? We're gonna switch this up a little bit. We're gonna remove this here. We're gonna put a BHS under. So we'll remove this one and these. Okay. So we're gonna put our BHS escape. You know what? Let's put the BHS escape. Let's put the claw. I'm gonna put a claw with BHS. Just so that we can use it as a finisher as well. We'll put it heavy. Then we got 1, 2, 4 weapons, 4 random weapons. We can put like this, then 2 more. This. Okay, that looks good. So at least here, I need BHS. Oh, I can't use BHS here. I need BHS. I can swap to that, and I can still quick swap to that in one button because it's at the bottom of the page. So one trigger takedown gives me that. And then let's put these Harpoon Frost. Maybe we can try them later on. So this one, let's give it like this. And this one, maybe Ender. And we're almost ready. One sec. Alright, sorry about that. We are back. Yo, Alluvial, thanks for the 23 months, bro. Welcome back, man. Alright, now we should be ready. Let's try to invade. Okay, let's start invading from... Let's start invading from here. $20 is enough for Falling Star Beastjaw? Ooh, you know what? We've not started yet, and we have some room next to our weapon. That's actually a good idea. There you go. Yep. Yeah, that's a good swap to have handy. Might as well put Watchdog in there. Alright. Okay, let's try that. See if that works. Oh, actually, before we... I was about to say I did not... put this. Put this and maybe remove Bulgo Tally and put the charge damage tally. And try that. We frosted them. Might need it does frost very quickly, so that's a good thing. I don't have enough stam to finish him off, but I think that would finish. That takes a lot of stam, dude. Okay, let's do that again. Might want more stam. The host tried to save his friend. Range. Get these out of the way. Get that. We're already out of blue. We're gonna need to rethink some things. I mean, this guy is bad, but we're letting him live pretty much at this point. By trying some stuff on him, we're using him as a guinea pig. You know what? This guy's no fun. Let's actually kill him real quick. Like, we're not gonna be able to experiment on him because we're out of blue anyway, so let's just kill him the normal way. Maybe he thinks he's good or something, but... Alright. Now we can kill him. Instant DC. Bro, these guys are so shit. Like, these guys are so shit. By the way, the Phantom was also the one who healed first. Like, we pretty much were beating his ass while testing stuff, and then, you know, we were forced to switch because we were out of blue. And this actually requires a lot of blue to play with these, so I'm thinking maybe I never used this talisman, but maybe using the talisman that lowers FP consumption. Maybe we could try that. Actually, if we do that, okay, this one weighs more. This one weighs more. Maybe we could reduce our armor. If we reduce our armor, can we get away with something like that? No, we can't. Well, this... As if we want to enjoy this, I think we're gonna need more blue to be able to, like, spam it more. We can do that. Alright. So, technically this works. We're gonna try this. Might be worth going 20 mind. Yeah, I'm considering over leveling to get some mind, honestly. Also, like, I'm considering, like, over leveling, getting some mind and more stam, because this weapon actually requires a lot. Questionable. Yo, the lag! Interesting, the camera kind of... Always be careful about the Moon Veil. Oh my god, the host is a laggy fuck. That's unfortunate. I think we're gonna have to play this invasion more standard. Yeah, their connection is actually super awful. Should also change our pots. Try to finish this guy. Can't finish him. I have an idea. And this requires so much fucking everything to use that ash. We need to charge it to get more range out of that. We're gonna need to get used to these, but I think we're gonna need the glazing finger as a quick swap. Oh my god, the host is so laggy. What the fuck is wrong with this game? It's just like unplayable. What the fuck? You just need to dodge everything. On stem. It's just hard to test against these guys. Like, the connection is just too shit. Like, gonna have to wait for the next one. Let's just finish this like normal way and then gonna move on after that. Just kill him normally. Connection is just completely unplayable. Like, the guy is basically playing on a VPN. I say that, I don't actually know like how to kill this guy. Like, I'm thinking right now and thinking like, how do we kill him? 'Cause that host is legitimately like too laggy. Let's just drop Great Bull. Oh, this connection's normal now. That's my hit right there that connected super late. Alright, let's move on from this one. Can't really test anything when the connection's that bad, but I'm finding that we're actually lacking both mind and fucking stamina for this, so... And I don't want to use Blood Boil, because with Blood Boil we're gonna take too much damage. Let's try that again, but I'm probably gonna tweak the build. This is good at frosting though, like we land a few Swift Slash and they're gonna get frosted, so that's not that bad. That Lord Sword though, like it's like if you want to take full advantage of it, I feel like you need to land like the full thing. And it takes your entire stam bar.
Hey!
Okay, there's two of them. I don't know if you got that by accident. This is not enough forward momentum. We're already out of blue. And people are just like trying their ass off to like, Jesus Christ, like we can't actually test shit. Have to fucking people are so lame, dude. We can't try anything. People don't want to. They just stream snipe trying their ass off. Like, there's no way to experiment. We're still gonna give it a shot with the current setup we have before changing anything. I'm gonna give this a proper look at least. I think we're gonna go... where is it? We're gonna keep Favor because we need the endurance. So there's that. This one. Actually, for this one, let's drop this one. Grab... because we need both FP and Stam, but we're gonna grab the Stam one for now. Okay, let's try again like that, and then at the start of the invasion, we're gonna use a shard. I might actually just over level, honestly. Because it's Because like right now, I'm not trying to make the build work as a build. I'm more trying to see if the weapon or the strategy actually works itself. So I don't necessarily want the stats to get in the way. Like, I can figure the stats and the setup after that. But for now, I just want to see if it works. Like, I'm thinking I might overlevel to like a significant amount just to have a lot of stamina and a lot of FP. Just so that, you know, we can try just so that we can try that Radon like swap, but like fully, because you need to do all 3 parts for it to really make sense. Interesting interesting spawn there. I don't think I'm like super far. $164. All right, we can try 164. I think that should be enough. Wait, where is he? I saw him up there. No idea. Okay, there he is. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna try like 164, I think, just to get ourselves like more FP in mind. Thank you, game. See, like, after that, I'm out of FP when the time comes to actually do the Ash of War. What did I get hit by? Oh, probably those. Who did I get hit by again? If I do that. Okay, so the last part knocks him off, but I'm out of FP again afterward. Trying to resummon, but just do it fully again? Oh yeah, I don't have the good crouch attack. Okay, so he can just do that. Okay, let's just kill him normally. It's not gonna work against this guy either. Oh, this is so unfortunate. What the fuck, game? And so far, the setup is actually awful. It's just draining all my resources. Can you hear that? Ate my input, actually. God damn it, I couldn't see him. And these, honestly, like, this setup sucks. Like, it's actually really trash. We're gonna give this another shot, though. We're gonna level up to get more resources. So far, like, it seems like unreliable to land that Lord Ash. It's not very good. Alright, let's get more stamina and FP to land that shit ash. It's not a good trade alluvial because, I mean, it's not good at either, actually. Because, you know, when you trade with it, it doesn't, like, hit, like right away, like, so to speak. Like, there's a long delay to trade with. And it doesn't even do, like, it seems like it doesn't even do good damage either. Like, it seems to be bad in every way, actually. Oops. Let's go 165. I'm gonna try that. I think at this point, I think we need more FP and stamina. So let's go with that. Oh, also, I'm gonna be able to use these gloves, I guess. And use this with the stats we have. I think we should go like all in on the madness spot. And here. Let's put the sleep bots here for now. I can't really think of anything. Like right now, like this setup would be like just plain better if we just made this like a Dex build, like properly spec for Swift Slash instead of trying this gimmick. I thought the Radon Lord Sword Ash would be good, but actually seems pretty bad. I'm kind of disappointed. Well, I mean, that's why you try it, you know? You have to try it firsthand to figure that stuff out. I don't think so far we've killed a single person with that. Oh, I forgot to grab a gravity sword. God damn it. Damage is so bad. Like, these are prime candidate too to like get some okay, well, I'm not sure if they attempted to dodge or if they tried to spam through the whole thing. You can't get out of it? Okay, at least that's that. So you need to land the blade, basically. Okay, one thing I'm not sure about is, like, you know, the whole Swift Slash is great and all, but it takes too much FP, and so we don't have enough afterward for the swap. Once you get hit, there's no escape. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. God damn it. We're gonna remove this and grab the gravity sword, so that we can yeet people off. Like, this was a good opportunity to do that. Why not just Frostbot? I mean, maybe it's probably better to Frostbot, honestly. Not what I wanted. Okay, it does plenty of damage if it lands. Although the guy was frosted, so our strat of frosting them before landing does work, but I'm not quite sure about our base weapon. I think our base weapon is almost irrelevant. You just want something without hyper armor. It's really cool when they are in the corner, yeah. Although I think if you want to stun them, like the light rays don't really stun except the last one. I think it's just the sword that needs to land. Oh, I forgot Radon again, the gravity one. That works for him, I guess. He can actually counter me on reaction. Sleep. They just stay in the sleep bot without getting slapped. It's unfortunate because we can't actually do our Ash. against this host because his Ash of War is a hard counter. Like, he can counter it on reaction. Oh, I thought he would do something else. This is actually like, I'm kind of annoyed, honestly, because this build is not that fun. I mean, it's not fun to use, like, if I'm being totally honest. Like, there's no skill per se of landing the Ash. Alright, the madness spots are just better than everything else in my arsenal currently. Braver than you, thanks for the gifted sub, really appreciate. Also, can't forget to craft the sleep bots. Like, this room was the perfect area to use the Ash, except the host had the perfect hard counter. Because he could stun me out of my Ash. And he has hyper armor on reaction, so... like, it's actually, like, probably the hardest counter that exists to it. Oh no. This is cancer, actually. I think I want a weapon with BHS too, like, as a base weapon. Thank you, Skeleton. He actually saved me. Let's go down. This fucker doesn't care. really? I could win this with a good setup. That's the worst part. Released by itself. I hate when it does that. This game, dude, like... I don't really think we can use this here, unfortunately. Not with people that just back up. It's basically, like, very situational. I think we need, like... The build can't be centered around that. It needs, Okay, let's stop for a second. We're gonna redo the build. Because, this is not working out. That Lord's Sword has no roll catch potential. Because it's just... Like someone said earlier, you can really only do that for trading or when people are cornered. Because it's too slow. So there's that. So we're gonna redo this. Redo the entire inventory. and figure out what we want. First of all, we're gonna scrap the base weapon. We're gonna use something else. Also, we're not gonna use something with frost. I think we're gonna use the giant frost spot like Alluvial suggested. I'm thinking maybe we use Gazing Finger as a base weapon and try to play with that one. Although, to be fair, I kind of would like it as a swap. So, like, a Gazing Finger swap, Lord swap. Let's say, like, 2 other swaps, like, quickly. Or what the base weapon would BHS to escape. Maybe a swap that's better for roll catches. I mean, we have, like, a weird-ass stat spread, so we can take advantage of, like, something different that we normally don't have access to. Just not sure what. Like, we want something that can roll catch as a swap. Something with a roll catch potential. I think Falling Beast Jaw, so, like... Yeah, we're gonna have the 3 Colossals for swaps. Maybe I could overlevel a little bit. Give myself a Bastard Star. You know what? No, actually, it scales with Dex and Int. That's what I have less. We're gonna keep that for another one. Man, roll catches, though. What else is there? I want something that can roll catch. That's not like a dex weapon either, obviously. There's not that many unique options. I thought we would have more options than that. A lot of dex weapons for roll catches that I'm noticing, but nothing... Well, there's the Rune Sword. It's a little slow, though. But fuck it. Might as well grab one. Yeah, roll catch-wise, I don't think there's anything unique that we have access to that could really make sense. You know what? Do I not have... Where is it? Where's the... Oh, there it is. Lord Sworn. Like, let's put that with BHS for escape purposes. Like, here's what I'm thinking. Like, for our setup, like, we have this as a base. I don't know if it's gonna do well, but... Okay, fuck it. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. We're gonna try this as a base. And then we're gonna add our swaps. So we have plenty. We have plenty to choose from. We're gonna start with let's put this here. Put like a gravity sword up here. For an up swap, maybe this. Some side weapons. Let's just put this here. Now for our side stuff, let's get one of these, one of this, our main weapon, which is going to be this time around. Another swap is going to be this. Let's put that. Then we can put our 2 great bows. This and this. And then this, and maybe this one for last. Okay, so this is our second attempt at making this work. Second attempt at making this work. Now, honestly, I might actually do that. Get more FP. That shit is so, like... It's so FP hungry to use that thing. Okay, so now our swaps are like... We got all the colossals. We got this. You know? We got this. We got this. And then we got this. So we have a lot more, like, utility for swaps. And then our base weapon is something very standard, much more reliable than, you know, I know, like, backing blade are like a strong weapon, but I think this was just, like, not quite the play, so... So we're gonna change what we do a little bit. Do I only have 6? Yeah, okay. And then craft. Have these. So now we can frost them with these first and then go for the ashes. Alright, let's try it out again. It's the fucking stream snipers again. God damn it, dude. Alright, let's change our setup. Next time we invade them, though, I'm gonna back out. Got a teammate. Got the baby jump. It's just like Like, against people like that, like, you actually have to try hard, otherwise, like, the experimental stuff is not gonna work, because they know how to play. It's just, like, that's not what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I want to test stuff out. I don't actually care about fighting these guys. Like, that fight was pretty one-sided, like, given that I was actually duel ready this time around. But let's, next, if we invade them again, I'll just back out, and then we can, because, like, I have to change the fucking setup every time. It's not the best. So this, actually, you know what? Let's change this like that. Okay. I think for safety... Oh, no, actually, I was about to say for safety reason, let's keep the TS out, but... We said straight sword, so that's right. Why not just lose? It's not even about, like, winning or losing. It's that we're not going to be able... Like, if we play with the stuff we're trying, we're not going to be able to land any of that stuff, because you need, like, an organic invasion to land that. Like, you're not going to be able to land it in a dueling setting in the open. So, it's, like, pointless. Like, I'm just... The fight... Like, what will happen is I'll still win, but the fight will take longer. That's what will happen. Wrong side. Whoa! Do I not have an ender? Now, these madness pots do a lot of damage. Is he here? Oh, yes. Oh, that's it for you. I don't know how you missed me. That was so weird. So, he was able to roll out. Whoever said that you can't, like, roll out of it once it starts, that's false. He was able to roll out of it. He just got roll caught again. Need to see a Gazing Finger Crouch R1 into Throwing Knife into Ash of War combo. Oh, when I actually never tried the whole headshot shenanigan. I'm probably going to keep that for another stream, though. Like, a stream where I actually do experiment with the headshots. So far, I've not actually tried, like, going for headshots, I think, like, really ever. Well, I say ever, you know, like a stream dedicated to it, I mean. Like, I've tried, like, free aiming a knife, like, to get a headshot, or, like, you know, like, seeing how people do it, like, do a crouch attack and then throw a knife, but I never, like, dedicated, like, one stream to actually learning how to do it properly. But it's definitely, like, on the Tarnished agenda. Bro, I swear to God, dude. Like, you can't experiment here. It's like people are just thirsty for duels, dude. Really picked his arena as well. this is so fluky. This guy's playing really bad, but... Let's try to skip his tier. Terrible fight. He played really bad, but I played even worse. I forgot. I have to fucking respec the build again. Like, the madness and the sleep stuff was way more fun than this. This is actually, like, kind of painful. Okay, maybe we can have a chance at hitting them down there. It's going to be, like, a perfect spot to land something. He's not already in the boss room, which he is. Also, this area doesn't seem all that active, so let's move a little bit. Let's move to our usual spot. Try this. Yes, Eddie Man, it does. It has an influence on activity. It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed actually by someone who basically data mined that stuff. Like I think it's from what I heard recently, it starts searching. It searches like 5 areas at a time. And these 5 areas that are searched, I think it depends on where you are in the map, so... It's a pretty terrible system, if you ask me. Like, FromSoft, like... There's a ton of people playing this game, yet... the activity doesn't reflect that. It's definitely something when you can't find people in a game that's super active. Twos today? We could do twos today. Yeah, we could do that. Wonder what the optimal spots for invasions are. I think it probably changes depending on the day, you know, like there's probably going to be like some days that are more active in certain places than others. And I don't necessarily think that like I just have like anecdotal evidence from this, but like for instance, if I invade everywhere from Graveside Plain, I'm getting a lot more invasions in this whole vicinity than usual, right? So sometimes like I'm getting a lot of invasions and they're like a lot of them are from there, but sometimes I can also like invade from here and it will invade like, you know, somewhere in the base map, like super far away, like let's say first step. So I'm not quite sure like how the areas you are searching are even selected in the first place. Like I'm not really sure how that works, but it is a thing. So sometimes like I try to change location, see if we find more activity. Where am I actually? Oh, never mind. Usually this area is all yellow. That's why it was confusing. Actually, no, never mind. This is Lernia. I thought we were at the other spot up this elevator. That's actually not the swamp I thought. I confused the swamp. It's lagging. Because I don't know my swaps, we missed a kill. Oh, he's still one shot. Bro, he did not heal. Man, these people don't know how to play, it's unfortunate. It's like I'm trying to swap and everything, but like you could just spam them with the straight sword and they would just die normally. The damage is low? It's not low, actually. You're just used to crazy damage. But I mean, it's fine, you know, like we try different things every stream. Like it's not gonna always work out. Like today, like we wanted to try this Ash of War and, you know, it worked a few times, but I thought this could roll catch, but it really doesn't. Like it's more like it basically, like, you play this like you play Devonia to, like, corner someone, or like to corner pressure someone, to close out like an area. But it's worse than Devonia, because Devonia is like a consistent, like guaranteed like stop with the AoE. Like this one, like people can like spam roll through it, which happened like many times today. And even though it hits everywhere, it's like, it seems to be very inconsistent when you're gonna land or when they're gonna roll it. Devonia also has ridiculous hyper armor. This has ridiculous hyper armor too, to be fair. Probably similar as Devonia. I think the next step, what I'm gonna do here, I think I'm gonna swap the build, use the TS, like Trusting Sword, in my offhand, two-hand it, use it as the base weapon, so that the setup is all like top just because it has the TS as a main weapon equipped, and then like I'm gonna be able to utilize the swaps more. Timing is unfortunately, this guy does have a brain. Again, like you saw there, like the only situation where you can use that Ash is like if they're cornered in some capacity. Why the pothead? For the madness pot damage. I'll win. Well, I'm pretty sure this helmet makes the hefty pots do more damage no matter which one it is. I don't think the build-up changes, but I think the damage does. That's not the right one. God damn it. Oh, sword seal moment. I missed my chance there. I went for the wrong swap. The stargazing finger also doesn't do like enough damage for it to be significant compared to like the Lord Sword actually does. Like, you know, we did like 1,600 pretty much both times we landed it without like any talisman that like without any damage augmentation. So it does high damage, but Lord Sworn's your favorite straight sword? Yeah, me too. It's the coolest looking one. Oh, that's right. It has 110 crit. That's why we did that much. Oh, you're so right. Actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a good point. You know what? I could kill him with Great Bow, but let's experiment a little bit. Well, he's not gonna be there for the boss, I think. Blasphemous Blade is for Fade builds. Like, technically, the stats for this build are made for this sword. Like, they're made for this. Like, everything else, like, the stats are pretty much all over the place. So we're trying to sneak in weapons that can be long, but for the most part, it's like... Some weapons that scale with strength and int do well here. Because we do have, like, 20 int, so... At least there's that. They're like all these weapons are very like FP hungry though. Down. L2 win? Yeah, it's pretty much like pick your L2 to spam at this point. Honestly, like, let's just do that. I don't want to redo the inventory. We're just gonna keep the straight sword there. Honestly, I should... Okay, fuck it. Let's redo the inventory really quickly. I'm gonna do this as if like this build was good, you know, like making it like pack a punch. Like make the correct decision onto like what would make sense like for an inventory that has this sort of stuff, like if you really wanted to win basically. There you go. That's actually that might seem crazy, but it's really not. Just like that. Oops, grab the weapon that doesn't belong though. Okay, so instead we have this whip. I know it might sound crazy, but this has endure and we have this R2, so we're really like only keeping this for the endure, and we're gonna use the offhand weapon as a main weapon and use the whip as a primer for these. So now the build just got stronger by default just because we have a trusting sword. And having the whip for the endure into fully charge R2 is going to perform pretty well. Yo, Chirico, thanks for the Twitch Prime resub for 51 months, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Why follow Star Beast Jaw? Well, because it does good damage. And it's a range attack, so it's always good to have a range attack. So also from what we know so far, our best damage is this one, our second best is this one, our third best is this one, and our worst damage is this one. As far as like swapping for damage is concerned, we technically want the Lord Sword when we can. And then the Rune Sword when we can't. And then obviously after that, all the in-betweens. But the Gazing Finger has way more use cases than any of these other weapons. Like, in practice, like the Gazing Finger swap is way more usable. Let's just take a look at the damage. See that? That's a lot of damage. That was a rag-wearing mage? Well, we landed that thing twice already and it did 1600, so both times, I think. So it does lots of damage. Uses a lot less FP. That's because I have this, Vale. I have this and this. That's why you're saying that. Yo, thanks for the donation on YouTube. Give me 1 sec. I'll read it after this one. And the other one fell off. Nice. Alright. Alright, let me read that. Yo, Magnesium Monkey, thank you so much for the donation, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Can't stay for long, got to work, dropping to say hi. Oh, and I just said give me a second. Well, thanks a lot, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support, man. It really helps, honestly. Really appreciate. I think your best way to land... I'm starting to get a feel for it. I think the best way to land that sword is to pretend like you're attacking someone and then switch like that, and then, you know, basically like change direction. Like let them believe that you're not looking at them. I think that's the best way to land it. Either that or you corner them. But it took 2 hours. I think I'm finally like ironing out how we should be playing with this setup. The other Lord Sworn for breaking passive. The other one is bad though. Like to break passive, you're better off like Gazing Finger, or, you know, it's just better to use this one if you want to break passive, or that's why we have a TS. Just wish Gazing Finger wasn't so stat heavy. Yeah. A Gazing Finger is one of those weapons that I would incorporate into like my main build if it didn't require like stats everywhere. Might be for the best. Shit's so annoying. Yeah, it's one of those weapons that's definitely hard to manage when you're facing gankers, because it denies a large area. Time for a max level build. Yeah, well, there's no limit anymore, you know, like we used to limit ourselves to 125. Like now, like I don't even care about going as high as possible. This shit's funny, dude. We got the eel buff right from the get-go. Now I don't really mind staying with this since we have TS, like... Oh, that's it? No? Oh, he completely escaped it. Oh. Big duels. We beat him like, what, 3 times already? That was cute, like I didn't press it twice, just cued it. We're basically giving a chance, giving this guy a chance to survive. Let's just kill him now. You know, we're hitting him with the whole like L2 Skaboobel, like just for fun, because like the TS by itself could just like clear him. But yeah, like you saw there though, like whoever said that you could not roll out of it, like you just saw it there. Like the guy just escaped it like nothing. Like he just rolled out of it. So it didn't really do all that much because of that. He did fall for it 3 times. Yeah, he did fall for it 3 times, but it doesn't matter because he escaped it all 3 times. So he was able to get a free heal because you can't pressure when that whole thing missed. You're stuck in that long ass animation. Oh, it's a poise requirement to roll out. That's crazy. Preferably on light roll for skill expression. Yep, indeed. Well, I have the skill expression sword here. I got tired of like trying all kinds of stuff with this setup, so I just swapped to TS. Yo, Magnesium Monkey, thank you so much for the donation again, dude. Before I go to work, you ever interested in doing other games for streaming? Just know we'll support you. Well, thanks a lot, dude. I did some like Shadow of the Colossus a little while ago. We did some Skyrim as well, but you know, I considered like right now I'm pretty busy, but I'm considering like starting another channel for like Skyrim stuff. You know, get ready for Elder Scrolls 6. But yeah, I appreciate the kind words, dude. It says there's 3 of them though. He knows the way of the L2 as well. This guy also escaped the Lord one. Okay. Alright. Yo, FIFO, thank you so much for the resub for 29, bro. Welcome back. Oh, am I switching weapon that fast? I'm cheating. No, I have a, I'm playing on the Wii U, and don't tell anyone because, this is information that I should not give out, but I'm holding the Wii U controller with my feet. And grabbing, like, one controller with both feet allows me to press, like, every button like fairly easily with a different toe while I can grab the other controller with both my hands. And that way I can like maneuver and do like more precise movements because I have both hands on one controller and then both feet on another one. But to answer your question, it's just practice. There's nothing else to it. I'm not using like any special controller, special layout. I have the default PlayStation controller, default layout. Actually, you wouldn't really notice if I'm playing with any different controller. I have a PS5 Pro controller in my hand right now, but it's really just for because the default controllers don't last as long, and this one you can replace the sticks if they break, so it's more like for economic reasons that I'm using this Pro controller. I'm not using the paddles or anything like that. It's really just, if I get, like, sticks breaking, I can replace them. Because I went through so many controllers. I mean, you could see why, right? That'd be it for this guy. This scream, dude. I'm out of stun. Alright. Whoa! Else is there. Yo! He could actually cross me here, so let's move out. Rick rolls. You scream like that when you hit your pinky? Yeah, we all do. A build focus around TS is obnoxious. Well, normally I wouldn't do that. It's just that we tried this at the start of the stream and it, like, nothing was really working out. So I got tired of it and I was like, you know, I really want to make these, like, L2 swaps work. So I'm just going to use the best weapon in the game as my base weapon, like, to make it work. So that was the decision there, but you're not wrong. Like, it was a decision that I made because the whole, like, swaps were not very, like, working very well. Yoka Yobi, how you doing, man? I thought we would get a lot more utility, like, generally speaking, out of these Ash, but to be quite honest, like, Gazing Finger is basically like a better rune sword. And, you know, Beast Jaw, not a bad option to have, but, like, when you have pots, like, pots are basically your better range option at this point. So, like, these two are made, like, somewhat irrelevant. Then this one, the Radon Lord, it's just, when it fully lands, like, pretty much gets you a kill, but it's an inconsistent. And so, because it's inconsistent, it's not the best option. But, you know, at least we tried it. At least we tried it, you know. I thought about this swap for a while, and I never really... I mean, we used it, like, a little while ago when DLC came out, but I never gave it, like, a proper, like, what if I use it, like, as a swap type setup. Where my base weapon, you know, and everything makes sense around it. I think when we used it, we basically did a Kevin cosplay with all the Radon swords. And it did pretty well at that time, but... What if we do the full thing? Yo! A lot of it is queued, though. Guess it's useful for that. A lot of queued inputs that just get... oh, it means... Oh! What are you doing here? still here. What's the watchdog staff for? I don't know. It's there. I think a problem that I'm seeing with the trusting sword though is because the trusting sword is just so damn strong, like I kind of have to like get out of my way to like quote unquote be flashy, you know, with these Ash of War swaps, because most of the time like it doesn't even make sense to perform any swap when you have the thrusting sword in your hand, because it just beats like everything. It just shuts down like every weapon. It has like unmatched pressure. It's like you do the swaps because they're cool, but the TS like carries such strength that there's no need for most of these swaps. Yeah, basically, like, if you want to use this setup optimally, the correct move is to just stay on TS, like, the vast majority of the time and never swap to anything. It's just to keep doing TS and then roll catch them to death. And then maybe when there's a pile of 3 people all bunched up, then you can go for a swap. That would be, like, the optimal play, but, you know, I tried to use the TS less and the swaps more. Oh, we'll see. There's 3 players in here. It says there's 3 people, though. Oh, there he is. He got stunned. I wonder why, though. That host, there he is. We don't want to engage when everyone is in a different like position and related to you. We're gonna use these trees here. Risky. Alright, let's try to get a kill here. The swaps are more fun and more viable when you're switching to a bunch of the same weapon with different ash. Well, they're easier if you do that because you don't need to time anything, like, as it appears to be the same weapon. So as long as you're one-handing, like, people don't see the difference when you swap. So, like, there's no real skill involved in timing anything because you don't need to time anything. It's definitely, like, easier to do that, but if you're switching to different weapons, you need to do it quickly because the opponent will notice and you'll lose your element of surprise. Because even if they know you're swapping, they don't know to what you're going to be swapping. But like you said, you know, you could argue that it's more effective to do it the other way, the easier way. Okay, it says there's 2 players in here. Definitely one of these maps that can be dangerous. One thing that I find crazy is on these whack-ass build with bad stat spread, man, the madness pots are so lethal. Like, they do even more damage than the hefty pots that are, like, physical, that should be the one doing more damage. Actually, let's do this one. I'm sure this guy will remember that invaders are invincible on spawn the next time he sees one. I was sarcastic, Ron. Yeah, exactly what Luber said. That's what he's gonna tell his friend. No Shama today, this Proba. Even if I'm starting to get a better feel for the build, like, the start of the stream really annoyed me. Like, it was just not working. And even right now, like, if I'm being totally honest, it's really, like, it's working because it's TS. Like, not working because, you know, the Ash is necessarily, like groundbreaking. I think there would be like a better reason to use it. Bro. If we get in there, we're stuck, but I don't mind. We're gonna pass through him at some point. Okay. We almost got killed though. He almost got us. I like playing golf though with people like that. You just try to get one in the hole to separate them. Oh. This poor guy is just sitting there in the in this mess. But yeah, in the open here, I don't know. Maybe the rune sword was a decent play, but the rest is hit or miss to land when there's that much room. Well, didn't you have like a Steam Cloud save? Like with Cloud Sync on Steam? At least we have some PvE to help us. If we need. Oh. I tanked it. I mean, this guy is way too thirsty. And these guys are just... It's just endlessly weird. They're just like... they're just pushing, like, no matter what. Ignoring all the PvE that you shouldn't ignore. It's the cloud save from 2 months ago. Oof. Yeah, what Imad said, this is really a rough build, all things considered. It's the TS doing the heavy lifting, which is why I swapped to it, because I didn't have it earlier, and I made a call to just use TS, because, let's go for the full thing, see how far it travels. Travels pretty far, apparently. That was close. Where are they? Oh, there's one here. We tank that? I can't actually see, my head's too big. One died. Now this program, I'm not trying to duel today. Like, I just want to have some clips with this stuff and get it over with. We get the Elden Ring spawn. Yo, Fuji, how you doing, bro? Oh, I think... Wait. We still got a bad spawn. But we're gonna take it. At least we can reach them from here. And there's 3 of them. Should be able to drop here. I think. Oh my god, I don't even know if we're... I think they're down there, but I'm not even sure anymore. Wait. That's not the spawn I thought it was. Never mind. Another wrong spawn. Oh! And we got the good spawn. Alright. Oh, it's this guy that does a ton of damage. Close. Gotta be careful not get frame trap. God damn it. Didn't he fucking give me the BS? The wrong Ash. Okay, this is not going well. Let's change our strat. Let's play smarter here. It's pretty hard to use any of that in open spots though. Like you need like closed locations in order to land really any of these Ash. Oh, troll here. The NPC. You have anything that has bleed here? I have that. Try this. They're lagging. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Okay, buddy. You shitting it. Oh, this net, dude. I mean... Mournful Departure would start like right after that. This is the Song of Fate, dude. It would start. Is this song from something? That's right, Clevy, you were not from the Dark Souls 3 era. That's basically my theme song. This song is from me. What's funny is like the original artist that made this song, like half the comments on the official song vid are basically people coming from my channel. Talking about like Dark Souls 3 stuff, and the song is basically about like, you know, a person close to you dying. So it's really bad taste to have like half the comments like not even be about like, you know, anything that's relevant but Dark Souls 3 stuff on a song like that. But you know, it is what it is. I could have killed him with the TS, but I wanted to finish him off with that. And looking back at it though, like my Dark Souls 3 vids were so fucking epic compared to Elden Ring stuff. Like Elden Ring is just so fucking lame PvP wise compared to Dark Souls 3 was. Like Dark Souls 3 was so much more like high octane, like difficult fights. Like in Dark Souls 3 it was all about like winning the hardest possible invasions, like the hardest ganks, like set up the hardest possible gank you can possibly make for me basically. That was sick. This one, it's like, you know, like the moment you're fighting two people that understand the game slightly, it's like unwinnable. How do we reach him? Alright, it's fine now. I know where we are. We're good. 3 people though. Gonna be difficult. The plan, if we can, is going to be to go to that death room in the back and spam a Rash of Wars from there. While he did the backstab. What the fuck? Well, let's just say I don't quite deserve that one, but, you know, could have played that better. The good play was after you kill one, you stop spamming the L2 and reset, gain your health back, and then kill them after, but... I mean, we had it under control, like, it's just Elden Ring just being Elden Ring. Like, we hit everyone. It's just that, maybe he was lagging, I don't know. This guy likes his piercing thing. You're reading comments under the mournful departure song? You're dying? Bro, it is pretty funny, honestly. It's funny seeing the mix of comments of, like, you know, like people, like it's actually like, I shouldn't laugh, but it's like people griefing like someone that's close to them mixed in with some Dark Souls 3 memes. It's fucking horrible. I ruined this guy's beautiful song by accident. Man. I swear to God, dude. The fuck? He took like a hit without like any stun there at the end. That's quite strange. Get another one of these just to... There we go. Alright. I think it's because we were out of stam and he just decided to attack like right out of it. That actually clears your, or kills your frame rate on PC? Yeah, I believe it. No fight for this one. Probably for the best. Yeah, this area is really bad, honestly. Another good invasion. Man. Guys, what was it again that they changed that made it so that we get more fog wall? I forgot what they did, but like they changed something to make it so that we would get like more activity, or that people would find each other more, like co-opers find each other more in front of fog walls. What was it again? Like they changed something like last patch or the patch before that. I forgot what it was. You can put signs on the fog wall? What do you mean on the fog wall? From like anywhere? Wait, what? Your sign just shows up at the fog and they walk in? No, but what was the change that, like, FromSoft changed something, like, if, I don't know if it was, like, 2 patch ago or something, but they made it different so that the activity is more concentrated, like, in front of boss rooms. Oh, they added summoning groups to pick the fog walls. There, that's it, that's what it was. Not sure what that means, but that's what it was. They let you turn on and off summoning pools. Ah, okay. I see. Yeah, they let you turn off summoning pools. That's why. So you can, like, close every summoning pool that's not, like, a grace that's near a boss, basically. That makes sense. Because before, if you use the summoning pools, like, you could get summoned, like, to play a full level. And maybe you only care about fighting, like, I don't know, like Millennia Moog and like, so, like Radon DLC or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you only cared about, like, specific fights. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very good system for co-op, like, because, you know, it allows people to, like, have more activity for bosses, but definitely hurts the PvP, unfortunately. Whoop, 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 whoop. Good attempt. I mean, it's not my turn. What's crazy is fuck it, let's just That's stupid of me. I knew it when I did it, that the mage would just clip me to death. That's my fault there. It's just a bad decision. I thought that the blast would clip him, but it's just a bad call by me. It was just too far. Goes to show though, like, it's really not that great, because even the phantom we were attacking, like, you know, he just panic rolled through the whole thing, like, no problem. Like, switch this situation, make us like, use Devonia there, like, much more dangerous. And this area was also, like, a very, like, easy area, because, you know, we lured them a little bit further, and then we have the Radon swap. And then it's a very narrow cave, so we have plenty of options. I just fumbled that one, unfortunately. Trying to slightly misjudge that range. That consumes a lot. Well, we tried. We tried, but we got fog walled. That's 3 out of 4 invasion now that were fog walls. Or maybe, actually, I think it's 3 out of 5, never mind. Yo, Castle, how you doing, bro? Yeah, nice kill. Careful, teammate. Sorry about that. Kind of played bad there. Like there was like a sure way to not hit him, and I just kind of didn't care. That's my fault. Probably only gonna do like a few more and then call it. Can't say that I'm a big fan of this setup, honestly. Like sure, like the Brain Dead L2 is, you know, is something, but I think I prefer setups that I don't know, that are better. I don't know. Gazing Finger is cool though, but that Radon Lord Sword, I thought it would be better than that. It's just very inconsistent. It got me killed more than a few times, I think, today. Actually, we didn't die all that much, but a few deaths we had, like, are partly because the sword is a little inconsistent on kills. You know what? I'm adventurous. We go here. At least we have this for cover. We have AoEs too. Just spamming it. Any likelihood of 2v2 tonight? We can do a few if we have, if you have 2 more people. If there's anyone that wants to play too, well, now is the time to manifest yourself. Except Castle. Castle doesn't count. 165 2v2s? Yeah, I'm at 165, so you guys will need to level up to join. Be the same guys, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. I think he got hit by some ray of light lag comboed with... Oh no, that... Wait, that was PvE. The PvE was just like almost invisible. It's just dark on dark. Yo, Abyss, thanks for the 1 year resub, man. Welcome back, dude. Okay, we got Fuji. We got Teach. Oh yeah, that's right. The ladder pros have the 164. That's right. Okay, well, if we got Fuji, Teach, and Midwich, I think we should be good. I mean, it's a good group. Alright, I'm gonna do a last invasion, and then we can do twos after. I'm not gonna play for that long, because I have not eaten dinner. Maybe that's why I'm grumpy. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. We'll go and make dinner after that. Pretty late, too. Like the funny Devonia vid. Yeah. That Madness Hand, though, like, that shit is legit. I love the Madness Hand. Devonia Hammer has a really good place, too. Like, Devonia is a much better AoE than any of these, really. I mean, obviously, Radahn's Sword for the gravity kills, but... Gazing Figures, you know, pretty good as well, but... At least the Devonia one is... very consistent. You know, when you have a situation to lend it, you consistently get it. Yo, Green, thank you so much for the resub for 9 months. Well, maybe Green will join us as well. As, like, today with the Radahn Lord Sword, that shit is not consistent. That shit is inconsistent. Oh, it's gonna be a... Oh boy, I think this is gonna be overkill. These guys don't know what's coming to... It's coming at them. We got, like, another tryhard. Yo, what is that damage? Alright, the desync. Almost hit teammate. Yeah, 2 TS against these poor guys, a little overkill. Alright guys, let's do some twos. Although today, like, I'm 165, so, you know, you guys can level up to join, because I really don't feel like reloading to save. Like, I'm not gonna play, like, a lot of 2v2s, but we can do a few. Need to pick another base weapon, though. Like, I'm not gonna TS you guys. Actually, we can do that while we wait. Alright, United Combat, 4 combatant, any location, no password. Anyone can join, there you go. Can you beat 125? No, it's not gonna let you join. I mean, we can put a password. We'll see if we get another one right now, you know, whatever, but if not, we can put a password. You're already swapping? Oh, you have one. It has rules menu. It's fine. I mean, I don't think any of these. I don't think anything of what I'm using is actually banned. So I think you should be good. But yeah, you know, if we face some TS guy, you're not gonna be able to swap to it, I assume. Everything we use is ladder legal trust. Yeah, I have a feeling Teach is gonna be on like some sleep build shenanigans. Uh, lets you join on 150. Yeah, it should let you join at 150. By the way, even if I'm a little over level, I'm not even really using any of the extra stats. Like it's we over leveled today because I didn't have enough FP to use this fucking sword in invasions. I was constantly running out, so I over leveled to get some FP and extra endurance because that shit eats FP and endurance like crazy. But yeah, my build is not, honestly, even for a 150, it's actually not that big. Oops. Really? It landed. Okay, my R2 for the whip doesn't work. Oops, that's not the right one. Good combo. Okay, that doesn't reach that far. Good unlock there. combo, unescapable. Unfortunate we were killing him too. Get some eel out of it. Play teach. These swamps are not very well suited for this type of arena, honestly. Like this build, like it's funny because playing against you guys, like, you know, like playing versus anyone decent, it just shows like how bad this whole like setup is. Like again, like even in these fights, it's just like hand axe doing all the work. Like these swaps are all like actually bad. Actually, I need this. Forgot. Forgot to recraft my pots. Oh, that's right, Green killed him. What's funny is, like, out of all these swaps, this one, which is available for any strength build, is just better. It's more usable in general. Out of everything, the Watchdog is just more useful. That's pretty crazy. What, this game? I was forced to roll there. This is just bad. Okay. Thought he would go for a mix-up. We'll play it again, Teach. It's just like L2 spam for me. At least I'm gonna have some big bots though for this one. Great range support. Yep. Yeah, the Watchdog staff is just better than these, honestly. For 2v2s, I mean. Like, if we were, like, stuck in a cave somewhere, I think Gazing Finger would be better, but for open areas, I think Watchdog is the more logical pick. Sometimes the Beast Jaw or Beast Star, whatever. it. Whoa. Need some support here. Oh. I got team hit. Get hit by some lightning. Oh, there's some heavy lag. Oh, it looks like I'm the one lagging. Everyone's lagging, so that's me. That's unfortunate. Bro, I have the perfect build for this, though. The desync, I don't know what they see on their screen, but everyone is lagging for me, so I'm the one probably lagging. Oh! One's dead. Oh no, that's my teammate. Never mind. I mean, this is just unplayable, though. Guys, is the stream fine? Oh. The stream looks fine? No way, dude. No fucking way. Look at this mess. Everyone is lagging like crazy. Oh, Fuji lagged out. The game looks cooked? Yeah, the game looks cooked. Like, everything was, like, decent. Now it's normal. What the hell? Is it just Green and I? Bro, what the fuck happened? Alright. Well, I guess that's that. Up tier net. I think like at this point it was probably like the game like desyncing or something, because there's, if the stream was fine throughout that whole thing, there's no way everyone lags like that. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Oh, he can do R2, so he counters me actually. Or actually I didn't have that. Good flame strike out of stun. Oh my god, this game's cool. Yo, these both miss! Oh my god, I got robbed like crazy twice. What the hell? Bro, this is fucked up. Like, this sucks so bad. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? Alright, you know what? Let's do one last. If it's buggy like that again, I'll call it there, but... The stream is all good, dude. That's crazy. If the stream's all good, that means it's not my connection, which is... Normally, if you see everyone lagging like that all of a sudden, there's no way it's everyone just lagging like that. Like, the chances for that happening are minuscule. Midwich is still lagging. They look fine, though. Not too sure what it was, but it looks alright. Still fat rolling? No, I'm not. That R2 is so bad. Yeah, Elden Ring. Yo, Elden Ring again, dude. Man, the hits in this game don't land, and the backstabs are useless. It's so sad, like you got outplayed there with the straight VS, but this game doesn't give a shit about that. It's so fucking painful how brain dead this game is, dude. They removed every bit of skill that Souls game had, dude. It's crazy. Finish him. All right. I'd love to dagger swap, but I can't on the current setup. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. We'll play the mid witch. You kind of carried, honestly. This setup sucks, guys. Like, it's super ass, and you can see it, like, the moment, like, you fight, like, half-decent players, like, everything's basically useless. Like, this is just, like, a dog water setup. At least we tried it, but I'm probably not, like, gonna touch this again. Gazing Finger has its use case, though, but, like, the others really, yeah, not great. Alright, well, guys, thanks everyone for coming by again. Really appreciate the support. Thanks for joining the twos, guys, and I'll catch you guys up later. All right, take care, guys. Okay, let's see here. We got any Elden Ringers? We got Owen, we got Shark. Well, Owen was there earlier. Let's raid Owen. We'll meet Owen. It is tonight. All right, take care, guys. Not that.